Remember Gary, that one skeleton who dies if you sneeze near him? Yeah, that guy. Anyways, apparently I bullied him so much that he went ahead and told his dad. Uh-oh. This is Gary's dad, a bigger, stronger, and angrier version of Gary. You might be thinking, hey, isn't that just Gary with a crown? Absolutely yes, but don't say it out loud, he gets insecure. Gary is a normal skeleton. Gary's dad is a normal skeleton with a crown. That means he's instantly 500 times stronger. That's just how royalty works. So, after taking Gary's model and scaling it to 1.8 and slapping a crown on him, I started working on the AI and his attacks. His first attack is gonna be a spike attack similar to our nature spike spell. He's gonna pick some random locations around him and grow really sharp spikes in there and deal AoE damage. Also, one of the spikes will always grow under the player, so you always have to dodge them. But I'm not a monster, I've added some warning indicators so they're avoidable. Oh fuck. His second attack is gonna be a ground pound ability. If you get too close to him, he's gonna slam the floor so hard that the shockwaves hits you emotionally. Like literally, the attack isn't finished yet, so it just logs ground pound in the console. Peak game development right here. And his third attack is gonna be a summon ability. He's gonna spawn these small Garrys around him to fight for him. Except they're just too dumb and stay in one place while their dad fights for them. But family always makes you stronger.
I don't have friends. I got family.
After finishing these attacks, I thought the boss was a little bit too easy, so I decided to add a second phase to it. So, after taking enough damage, he stops pretending to be a responsible parent and activates dad mode. In phase 2, he keeps all his previous attacks and summons this giant spinning bone chamber around him that fires bones at you like a freaking machine gun, and if you get too close, they'll hit you and damage you. So you constantly have to be moving. It's like a Beyblade, but on steroids. So now you're dodging spikes, mini Garrys, ground pounds, and bones. But I still thought the boss was a little bit too easy, so I added a third phase to it. After you defeat him once, he's gonna respawn angrier with all his cooldowns reduced. He's also gonna have full HP and the bone chamber around him from the beginning. Oh, also, before I forget, you can't absorb any mana from the Garrys he spawns, so you can't just stop there and farm Garrys forever. I'm not a monster, I'm a polite monster. After going through all that pain and suffering, I had to reward players with something cool. So, I decided to make a loot chest. I found these really cool assets in Unity's asset store that already had animations on them and imported them into my project. Then I gave it some effects to make it glow more than my GPU after rendering shadows. After that, I wrote a script for my item prefabs so they would fall out of the chest when it's opened and fall on the ground so the player would be able to pick them up. I also added this cool glow effect to them that's gonna have different colors based on the rarity of the item, because if the loot doesn't glow, is it even loot? I also did some quality of life changes here and there, added some walk animations, fixed some of the old animations, but most importantly, I finally fixed the finger. I'm also working on creating a really cool arena for Gary's dad. Also, I'm working on something really cool and big that's gonna make the game look like an actual game, but I couldn't finish it this week, so I'll be showing it to you in the next devlog. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, or I'll add Gary's grandpa next. He has 2 crowns and unpaid taxes.